Welcome to another deep dive. This one, this one's going to take us way back in time and maybe even bend our minds a little bit. We're going to be exploring the Emerald Tablets.
Oh, wow.
These super old texts that some folks believe were actually written by Thoth,
Right?
who was this Atlantean priest king. You might have heard of him before. They're pretty popular with anyone who's interested in the occult or esoteric wisdom.
What makes the Emerald Tablets so captivating is that they really do touch upon these, big universal questions about life and death, the nature of reality, questions humans have been asking themselves for centuries.
Okay, so we're dealing with some pretty heavy stuff here.
Yeah.
So what are the main things we're even trying to understand about the Emerald Tablets today? What's the point of this deep dive?
Well, for starters, we want to figure out who Thoth is,
Okay.
according to these texts,
Right.
and what kind of wisdom he's trying to share. Then, we need to dive into the biggest ideas presented in the tablets, things like the nature of consciousness, cycles of time, and the idea of hidden knowledge.
Yeah.
And finally, we need to connect these ideas back to humanity.
Okay.
What implications do they hold for us, both past and present?
That's a pretty ambitious plan.
Yeah.
But I'm all for exploring those big questions, maybe uncovering some hidden truths. So let's start with the man of the hour,
Okay.
Thoth the Atlantean,
Yes.
who is this mysterious figure, according to the Emerald Tablets.
Well, the tablets paint him as this incredibly wise and long-lived being, almost like a superhuman scholar.
Right.
He claims to have lived for thousands of years,
Wow.
even renewing his life in this mystical realm called the Halls of Amenti.
Hold on. He's saying that he found a way to cheat death. And what are these halls of Amenti? Is that like an Atlantean spa retreat?
Not exactly. In Tablet 5, Thoth describes the Halls of Amenti as this underground chamber
Oh, wow.
that's accessed through these hidden passages and guarded by powerful beings. He claims to have found a flower of life there that grants immortality.
It's a pretty wild concept.
It's a pretty wild concept.
Definitely sounds like something out of an Indiana Jones movie.
Right.
Secret chambers, eternal life. The tablets are already sparking my imagination. But back to Thoth. If he lived for so long and had access to all this knowledge, what was he even hoping to achieve by writing these tablets?
That's a key question. He clearly saw himself as a teacher for humanity,
Right.
and he wanted to pass down his knowledge to future generations. He believed that his wisdom could help individuals progress spiritually and ultimately guide humanity towards a brighter future.
So he's like a cosmic mentor, leaving behind a roadmap to enlightenment. I'm definitely curious to see where this roadmap leads us. Now, you mentioned that the tablets touch on some pretty major themes. What are some of the most prominent ideas that jump out at you?
One of the biggest ones is this concept of a cosmic battle between darkness and light.
Right.
Thoth describes this ongoing struggle playing out on this grand cosmic scale, but also within each individual.
Oh, yeah, that age-old battle between good and evil. I've heard that idea in various spiritual traditions. How did the Emerald Tablets depict this battle?
Well, in Tablet 3, Thoth mentions these dark brothers who seek to control and manipulate humanity through fear and ignorance. He contrasts them with the brothers of light who guide individuals towards knowledge and enlightenment.
So it's not just a metaphorical battle, but like actual beings influencing us in different directions. That's a pretty intense concept.
It definitely adds a layer of complexity.
Yeah.
And it raises questions about how we can discern between those forces of darkness and light
Right.
within ourselves and in the world around us.
That's a really good point. It seems like Thoth is encouraging us to become more aware of our own thoughts and beliefs and motivations, to really examine what's driving our choices and actions.
Exactly. And that's one of the core themes of the Emerald Tablets. The idea that self-knowledge is the key to spiritual liberation. One of the things that makes the Emerald Tablet so compelling is this idea that we aren't just passive bystanders in this cosmic battle.
Right.
We have a role to play.
Okay, so that's empowering.
Yeah.
So what does Thoth say about our role in all of this? How can we align ourselves with the forces of light and contribute to this grand struggle?
Well, in Tablet 2, Thoth really emphasizes the importance of understanding and aligning with what he calls the laws of the universe.
Okay.
He suggests that these laws govern everything from the movement of the planets to the evolution of consciousness.
So it's like there's this cosmic code, this set of principles that underlies all of reality. And by understanding these laws, we can somehow tap into a deeper level of understanding and power.
Precisely. Thoth suggests that these laws aren't arbitrary rules, but rather reflect the fundamental harmony and order of the universe.
Okay.
And by learning to work with these laws, we can achieve greater balance and mastery in our own lives.
Okay, that makes sense. But how do we actually learn these laws? Is there like a cosmic handbook we can check out from the library?
That would be convenient. But Thoth suggests that the knowledge of these laws is primarily attained through introspection, observation, and direct experience.
So it's not just about reading about it in a book, but about actively engaging with the world around us and paying attention to those subtle patterns and principles that govern everything.
Exactly. It's about cultivating a sense of awareness and observation both within ourselves and in the external world.
That sounds like a lifelong journey, but it also feels a little bit daunting. Where do we even begin?
Well, Thoth offers some guidance on this path. In several tablets, he emphasizes the importance of mastering our thoughts and emotions.
Right.
She suggests that our thoughts have a powerful influence on our reality.
Wait, so he's saying that our thoughts can actually shape our reality. That sounds a bit like what we hear in some modern spiritual teachings,
Right.
like manifestation or the law of attraction.
It's definitely a parallel. Thoth believed that by cultivating positive and constructive thoughts, we can attract positive experiences and outcomes into our lives. And conversely, negative thoughts can lead to negative experiences.
So it's like we're constantly creating our own reality
Yeah.
with our thoughts and beliefs. That's a pretty powerful concept, and maybe even a little scary.
It's definitely both.
Yeah.
But it's also incredibly empowering. It
Yeah.
means that we have more control over our lives and our destinies than we might realize.
So it's not just about understanding these cosmic laws, but about applying that understanding to our own thoughts and actions, about becoming more conscious creators of our own realities.
Exactly. And that's a central theme throughout the Emerald Tablets, this idea of taking responsibility for our own lives and our own spiritual evolution.
It's like we're upgrading from passive passengers to active co-pilots in our own journeys. So if mastering our thoughts is one key to aligning with the forces of light, what are some of the other practices or techniques that Thoth recommends?
Well, he talks a lot about the importance of purifying our intentions and aligning our actions with our highest aspirations. He suggests that by acting with integrity, compassion, and love, we contribute to the overall upliftment of humanity.
It makes sense. It's like we're all interconnected and our actions ripple out and affect the whole. So it's not just about personal enlightenment, but about contributing to the collective evolution of consciousness.
Absolutely. And that's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
Because in addition to these personal practices, Thoth also hints at the existence of hidden knowledge,
Okay.
secrets that have been lost or deliberately concealed from humanity.
Whoa, secret knowledge. Like a cosmic treasure hunt. This is getting more and more intriguing. What kind of secrets are we talking about?
Well, in Tablet 9, Thoth mentions a key of magic, knowledge that has been forgotten by most of humanity. He suggests that this knowledge involves understanding and manipulating the subtle energies that underlie reality.
Okay, now we're getting into some esoteric territory. Magic. Subtle energies. This is starting to sound a bit like science fiction.
It definitely pushes the boundaries of our conventional understanding.
Right.
But remember, Thoth claimed to have lived for thousands of years and witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations.
Right.
He might have had access to knowledge and technologies that we can only dream of today.
That's true. And he repeatedly emphasizes the idea that our current understanding of reality is limited, that there are realms and dimensions beyond our perception.
Exactly, and that's where this concept of the halls of Amenti comes back into play.
Ah, those mysterious underground chambers. I was wondering when we'd revisit those.
Well, in Tablet 10, Thoth describes the halls of Amenti not just as a physical location,
Right.
but as a gateway to other dimensions and planes of existence.
Oh,
He suggests that within these halls, there's a vast storehouse of knowledge, the wisdom of the ages preserved for those who are ready to receive it.
wow. So it's like a cosmic library, a repository of ancient wisdom. But how do we access this knowledge? Do we need to book a flight to Egypt and start spelunking?
I wouldn't recommend that. Thoth suggests that the halls of Amenti can be accessed through altered states of consciousness, through deep meditation, astral projection, or even through specific rituals and techniques that he outlines in the tablets.
So it's not about physically going to a specific place.
Yeah.
but about shifting our consciousness and tapping into those hidden realms of knowledge.
Precisely. And that's what makes the Emerald Tablets so unique. They offer not just a philosophical framework,
Right.
but also a practical guide to exploring those realms and accessing that hidden knowledge.
It's like Thoth is giving us a map to a hidden world, a world of infinite possibilities and ancient wisdom. But it's up to us to embark on that journey and unlock those secrets for ourselves.
Exactly. And that's what makes studying the Emerald Tablet so rewarding. It's an invitation to a lifelong exploration of consciousness, knowledge, and the mysteries of the universe. You know, Thoth's take on the afterlife in these Emerald Tablets is pretty different from what you might find in some of those traditional religious texts.
Oh.
It's less about that judgment and reward
Right.
and more about continuation and evolution.
So less fire and brimstone, more cosmic classroom.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm intrigued. What exactly does he describe?
Well, he describes death as a process of shedding the physical body,
Okay.
like a snake shedding its skin.
Right.
The soul, he suggests, is eternal,
Uh-huh.
and it simply transitions to a different plane of existence.
That's a powerful image. Like it reframes death as a transformation, not an ending. Does he mention where the soul goes after this shedding of the physical body?
Well, he mentions various realms and planes, not a single destination.
Okay.
There's the halls of Amenti again,
Right.
described here as a place of learning and healing, where souls can review their past lives and prepare for their next incarnation.
So like a cosmic debriefing session. You get to see your highlights and lowlights from your previous life. That's a little intimidating, honestly.
It might be, but Thoth presents it as an opportunity for growth and understanding.
Right.
There are also realms of pure light and energy,
Okay.
where souls can merge with the source
Mm-hmm.
and experience this state of blissful unity.
That sounds incredibly peaceful and liberating. But if the soul is continually evolving, does that mean that Thoth believed in reincarnation?
Absolutely. He describes reincarnation as a central part of the soul's journey.
Okay.
We return to Earth in new bodies,
Right.
carrying the lessons and wisdom from our past lives
Yeah.
to continue our evolution towards greater consciousness.
It's like we're all on this grand cosmic spiral staircase, constantly moving upwards towards enlightenment, one lifetime at a time. But if we're carrying lessons from past lives, why don't we remember them more clearly?
That's a question a lot of people ask. Thoth suggests that these memories are often veiled or hidden,
Okay.
perhaps to prevent us from being overwhelmed
Yeah.
or unduly influenced by past experiences. However, he also hints that it's possible to access those memories
Okay.
through deep meditation or other techniques.
So like accessing a cosmic hard drive, uncovering those hidden files from our soul's journey.
Yeah.
That's a fascinating concept. You know, amidst all this talk of reincarnation and cosmic evolution, there's one question that keeps popping up in my mind. What does Thoth say about the meaning of life, about our purpose here on Earth?
That's a question that's preoccupied philosophers and spiritual seekers for centuries. And while Thoth doesn't offer a simple one-size-fits-all answer, he does provide some thought-provoking perspectives.
Okay, I'm all ears. What are some of Thoth's insights on the meaning of life?
Well, in Tablet 4, he really emphasizes the importance of aligning with our true nature, with our divine essence. He suggests that we are all sparks of the divine, fragments of the source, and our purpose is to remember and embody that divine nature.
So it's about uncovering our inner divinity, our true selves, and letting that light shine through in our thoughts and actions and interactions with the world.
Beautifully said. It's about realizing our full potential as conscious, creative beings.
Okay.
He also emphasizes the importance of love and compassion,
Right.
suggesting that these qualities are essential for our spiritual growth
Yeah.
and for creating a harmonious world.
Makes a lot of sense. It's not just about personal enlightenment, but about contributing to the well-being of others and working towards a more loving and compassionate world.
Exactly. And in doing so, we fulfill our purpose as co-creators, as agents of positive change in the universe.
This has been an incredible journey.
It has.
We've explored some truly mind-bending concepts: the nature of consciousness, cycles of time, the possibility of hidden knowledge, and these profound implications of Thoth's teachings on the afterlife and the meaning of life.
It's been an honor to dive into these ancient texts with you. And while we've only scratched the surface of the Emerald Tablets, I hope this deep dive has sparked your curiosity and inspired you to explore these ideas further.
It certainly has.
Yeah.
I'm left with a sense of awe and a feeling of expanded possibilities and a renewed appreciation for the power of ancient wisdom to illuminate our present and guide us towards a brighter future.
That's the beauty of these texts. They offer this timeless wisdom
You're right.
that continues to resonate across centuries and cultures, inviting us to explore the depths of our own being and the mysteries of the universe.
So, dear listener, if the Emerald Tablets have piqued your interest, I encourage you to seek them out and embark on your own journey of discovery. Who knows what hidden truths and profound insights you might uncover?
Remember, the path to knowledge and enlightenment is an ongoing adventure, and the Emerald Tablets offer a powerful guide for those who are ready to take that first step. Until next time, may your journey be filled with wonder and illumination.